were discussing on-page SEO, and almost all the elements of on-page SEO were done. Um, Two elements. I'm sharing PPT once again. Two elements were remaining. Uh, how to optimize the website for speed, and how to make a mobile friendly website, right? So I'm sharing PPT for that. Is my PPT visible? Is it visible?
No, no, ma'am.
No? Okay, one second. I think. Okay, I'm sharing. One second. Okay, is it visible now? Is the PPT visible now? Okay, so um, these were the elements of on-page SEO. Keyword research was done, visual content done, page titles, headers, meta description, image or text, structured markup, page URLs, internal linkings. All these elements are done, right? Now we have two more elements of on-page SEO, that is mobile responsiveness and site speed, right? So let's see how we can create a mobile responsive website and how we can enhance the speed of a website, right? So first of all, let's discuss the mobile responsiveness. Okay, so what do you understand by mobile responsiveness? Can anyone tell me what is mobile responsiveness and how we can create a mobile friendly website? Anyone? How we can create a mobile friendly website? No?
which can be accessible through mobile.
Which may? Sorry?
Very easy.
Your voice is breaking actually. One second. Can you please repeat?
Which is
Hello.
easy to access and the mobile easily.
Mm-hmm. Yes, correct, correct. So, the mobile responsiveness means we have to create a mobile friendly website, right? So, correct, the mobile responsiveness or mobile friendly website means that it should open properly on mobile devices, right? So, why it is important? Why mobile responsiveness is important? Why we have to focus on mobile responsiveness of a website? Yes, Karthik.
Um, More number of users are visit website from the mobile only, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Correct, correct. And Google also is prioritizing websites which is mobile friendly, right? If your website is not mobile friendly, your website will not get ranking on search and result page, right? So you have to create your website such that it should be mobile friendly, right? So it is not actually just a luxury for your users, but it is actually a necessity, right? Because very means we can say a significant portion of website traffic is nowadays coming from mobile devices, right? Ensuring your website is optimized for mobile users, it is crucial for providing a good user experience as well as maintaining high search engine rankings, right? So what are the things that we can do for optimizing our website for mobile? Any idea about that? What are the things, what are the steps we can take for optimizing our website or for mobile, or to make it mobile friendly? Anyone? No?
We must make the navigation of a pages. Now make it easier so that the
Mhm.
customer can easily navigate the pages. I think this may help the web users to see the pages.
Okay, we should make navigation easy, right?
Ah,
Yes,
yes.
correct, correct. So navigation we should make easy. That is correct, but that is applicable for both, right? It is applicable for mobile devices also. It is applicable for desktop devices also. This is very important point for enhancing user experience. But if I talk about just about how to make a website mobile friendly or mobile responsive, so what exactly is the thing that we should do for making it mobile responsive?
Content should be clear, ma'am. When compared to the laptop or desktop screen, the
Hmm.
mobile screen is a little bit smaller, so that whatever the user want to see, the
Hmm.
content, like images or anything, it should
Hmm.
be clearly and clearly visible to the user, and he would understand it, ma'am.
Very good, very good, correct. So content should be legible, means font should be clearly visible, images should proper load properly, right? And means sometimes it may happen if you will not optimize your website for mobile devices. What will happen, either the font and images will be too short or they will be too big, right? So this should not happen. You have to optimize your content, means the text part and the images, the visual content should be optimized for mobile devices, right? So first of all, what we have to do is uh, we have to use a responsive design for that. Okay, what is responsive design? um, you can understand it like it is a layout. Okay, responsive design actually, it is a layout or the design that automatically adjusts the layout of your website based on the screen size, right? So the design that automatically adjusts the layout of your website based on your screen size and orientation of the device that is being used. This type of design is known as responsive design, right? So the responsive design ensures that your content looks great on any device. Okay, whether it is desktop, whether it is tablet, or it is mobile phone. Okay, on all kind of devices your website will look good. Okay, and most modern website builders and themes come with responsive designs, right? So if you are coding your website from scratch, you can use css media queries to achieve responsiveness. Or if you are using wordpress and these things predefined templates, so you have to make sure that you are using mobile responsive templates, right? Clear? This point is clear, how to means select a responsive design and what is responsive design actually. Is it clear?
Ma'am, how can we do it, ma'am?
uh, we when we select the theme for our website now, so most of the themes are actually mobile friendly. Just there is an option of previewing. Okay, previewing on different kinds of devices. Okay, so we can preview it, how it is looking on mobile devices, how it is looking on laptop, how it is looking on tablet, right? So it will preview the theme. and you have to check whether it is visible clearly or not. On the basis of that, we can decide select the theme for our website. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So after this, um, so mobile responsiveness is clear, right? So what are the things we have to keep in mind while selecting a responsive design? First of all, use flexible grid layouts that can adapt to different screen sizes, right? Ensure that images and other medias are scalable, and avoid using fixed width elements, right? So if you are not using coding, this is just for if you are using codings, then you have to keep these things in mind. If you are using WordPress, then you have to just preview the themes before selecting it for the website, right? You have to check it for all the kinds of devices. You have to preview it before making it live. Okay. And after this only you have to select the theme. Okay, is it clear? Any doubt in this? Anyone?
Ma'am, we are using present WordPress only, no, ma'am.
Yes, yes, correct.
When we are using themes or any images, we can preview it.
Yes, yes, you can preview it.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, when you will apply the theme, there is an option. There is an I button available. Okay, so you can preview it, how it is looking on desktop, how is it is looking on tablet, or how it is looking on laptop or mobile phones. Okay, so from that you can decide whether to use the theme or not. Okay. So after this, next thing that you have to keep in mind is, as Surya has mentioned, simplify the navigation, right? This is also very important, and especially for mobile devices, simplifying the navigation is very important, because navigation on mobile devices should be very straightforward and intuitive, right? Means if there will be complex menus, it will be difficult to use on smaller screens, right? So it is very important to simplify your navigation structure, right? So as Surya has mentioned, very good, Surya, that was correct. You have to simplify the navigation for mobile devices, especially. Okay, because what happens is, um, when people use websites on mobile devices, generally they are walking on road, they are traveling through buses or trains or something like that. So they want very easy navigation, right? In that case, they want quick service, they want fast speed, and they want very easy navigation, right? So for ranking your website in that situation, you have to make navigation on your website as simple as possible. Okay, clear? It is clear. Okay. Now, after this, after navigation, next point you have to, before that, what are the things you have to keep in mind while simplifying the navigation for your website? First of all, you can use menu just to save space and keep the interface clean. Okay, means there should be enough space between the menu or the options available in the header section, so that the interface will be clean, right? Then keep the number of menu items to a minimum, don't overstuff it. Okay, and make sure the buttons and links are large enough to be easily tapped with a finger. Okay, means it should be, first of all, clearly visible, and second thing, they should be large enough to be easily you can easily tap it with the finger. Okay, so these things you have to keep in mind. Okay, clear? All the points are clear regarding this simplified navigation. Okay. After this, third point is optimizing the content. images, videos, or any media that you are uploading on your website, you have to optimize them, because if they are not optimized properly, what will happen? It will um, no, it will impact on the speed of your website. And if anyone is using your website on mobile devices, they want a real fast speed on mobile devices, right? So if your images or if your media are not properly optimized, it will surely affect the speed of your website, right? So what are the things we can do for optimizing media on our website? This we have discussed earlier, I think, in the images section, visual content section, right? So, can anyone tell me what are the things we can do to optimize our media on website? Surya, can you tell me what are the things we can do for this?
I think and the media should be clear and it should be it should not be pixels. It should be clear.
Okay, it should be clear. Yes, correct. Very good.
Because the pixel size matters. Because the people
Mhm.
usually see the picture, they always attract, right?
Mhm.
So the picture should be good.
Correct, correct. Very good. The picture should be relevant and it should be very clear. Okay. So, if it
And
is clear, it will.
compressed images.
Compressed image, yes, correct, very good. And when we are compressing image, we have to keep in mind that quality should not be degraded, right? So, yes, correct, very good, Surya. Means when we are compressing image, first of all, we have to compress the images. We have to compress the media for optimizing them. Okay, but when we are compressing them, we have to keep this in mind that the quality of media should not be degraded. Right, very good. Yes, Kartik. So, what are the other things we can do for optimizing images or media?
Yes, ma'am. We can use tools, ma'am. Suppose if it is in JPG format, we
Mm-hmm.
can optimize the image in JPG format, ma'am. Uh, what the visual appearance should be enhanced, ma'am. Whatever
Correct.
video or image we take,
Mm-hmm.
uh, when we optimize it, it should be size or the quality should not be decreased, but size should be decreased according to the web page,
Mm.
ma'am.
Very good, very good. And what are the tools we can use for optimizing images, Karthik?
Canva,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
uh,
Any compression tool that you know?
uh, I most probably do in online only, ma'am. That
Okay, okay, no problem. So yes, very good, Karthik. This was an important point that we have to we can optimize or we can compress the images using online tools. Okay, and Canva is also a great option for creating images, but for optimizing and compressing images, we have to use the tools. Okay, there are many online tools available like Tiny PNG or JPG Optim or Image Optim. These are the images that sorry, these are the compression tools that we can use for optimizing images, right? So very good. Then after this, what other thing we can use? Anirban, can you tell me any other thing that we can use for optimizing images? Anirban, am I audible to you? Okay. So, okay, what are the things? First of all, when we are optimizing images or when we are optimizing media, first of all, large images and media files can significantly slow down the website speed, website loading time, right, on mobile devices. That will actually lead to a poor user experience, right? So we have to optimize these elements for enhancing the speed of the website, right? So for that, what are the things we can do? First of all, we can compress images, without sacrificing quality of the image, right? And we can use uh, correct file formats for the images or the medias, like JPG. If we are uploading photos, okay, we can use JPG. If we are uploading graphics with that is with transparent backgrounds like logo or something, so for that we can use PNG format, right? So we have to use appropriate file formats on our website. Then one more important point is implement lazy loading, so that images load only when they enter the viewport. Okay, is it clear? Lazy loading, no, but lazy loading tool, sorry, the plugin.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, okay. So lazy loading is a plugin available on WordPress. Okay, you can use that lazy loading plugin. What this lazy loading do? It will only load the images when the user will scroll to the image. Okay, otherwise it will not load the image. So what will happen? Uh, the text part will not no impact on the speed of the website. What impacts on the speed is images, the medias, right? So when the lazy loading works, lazy loading will load the website only when the user scroll up to the image. Otherwise it will not load the image, right? So in that case what will happen, the speed of the website will get fast, right? So this is why you should use lazy loading plugin on your website. Okay, clear? Is that clear? What is lazy loading, how it is working? Clear or not?
Ma'am,
Huh?
ma'am, if we use the lazy loading tool,
Huh?
um, it does not impact on our website, no, ma'am.
No, 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 no. It does not impact on our website. Instead, it actually speed up our website.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
Okay.
I,
So actually, what happens when the web page initially loads? Only the content above the fold, like the content that is the visible part of the page. Okay, that is fully loaded. Okay, and images and other media below the fold are replaced with the placeholders. Okay, not loaded at all. Right? They will not load until the user will scroll up to the images. Right? So uh, uh, what will happen now? The plugin adds an event listener to monitor the user scrolling behavior, right? So what will happen, as the user scroll down, the plugin continuously check which elements are entering the viewport. Okay, viewport is the visible part of the web page, right? So once the image or media element is about to enter the viewport, the plugin replaces the placeholders with the actual media source, right? So means this will give the time to the server, and they will load the images immediately when user will scroll to the image, right? So this is how the lazy loading plugin works. Okay, is it clear now how the lazy loading works?
ma'am,
Yes.
if I take one website, in that website, 4 or 5 images is there, ma'am. We can use total number of images. This lazy loading tool or plugin, we can use it, ma'am. So all images.
If see, if you have only 4 to 5 images, it will not actually impact the website speed, right? If you have no means good number of images on your website, like more than 100 or something like that, more than 50 or 100, then you can use this plugin. Otherwise, if you have 4 to 5 images, it will not impact the speed of your website. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Now I got that clear, ma'am. Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Yes, Surya, you want to
Ma'am,
ask
does it
something?
available for the images or it's video and the audio, no? Which we are uploading to the website?
For media only, for
Media,
images
for whole
only.
media,
Yes,
right?
yes. For images, not whole media, for
Okay,
images
okay.
only. Okay. So now it is clear. Lazy loading is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, okay. So now after this, how we can improve the page load speed. Okay. Now this is the important part because we have already discussed why speed is very important on mobile devices, right? So speed of our website. Can anyone tell me what are the things we can use, or what are the steps we can take for enhancing the speed of our website on mobile devices?
Lazy loading.
Yes, correct. Lazy loading is one. Other than this, anything else that we can do for enhancing the speed? No. So, for mobile users, they actually are often on the go and expect fast loading pages, like fast loading times, right? So, Google also considers page load speed as a ranking factor and making it very, very important for search engine optimization, right? So, for this, for improving the page loading speed, we have to minimize the use of heavy scripts and plugins. Okay, don't overuse plugins. Many people, what they do, they use plugins for every small thing on the website, right? So don't use that. Instead, use the block editor. Block editor actually have almost all the options available. Okay, if you want to add this slider, there is an option of slider. If you want to embed any video, there is an option. So there are almost every option available that you need on website, right? So use block editor instead, and don't use plugins um, for every single thing on your website, right? Because use of plugin actually impacts the speed of website, right? Only very very important plugins you should use on your website. Okay, and that too when you feel like it is very very important. Otherwise don't use it. Okay, I have mentioned lazy loading also, but use lazy loading also when you feel like your website is performing very slow. Okay, then only you have to use. Otherwise don't use plugins, right? So plugins only use necessary very important plugins on your website, right? So first of all, minimize the heavy scripts and plugins from your website. Then enable browser caching. What is browser caching? Any idea about that?
Yes, ma'am.
Browser. Yes, Karthik, please tell me.
Ma'am, whenever we visit any site, ma'am, any site, or suppose if we take mobile phone, we open file manager like any files or any app software. So
Mm-hmm.
there, whatever we opening, the backend that will be stored in as a cache, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Correct,
Uh,
correct.
yes, ma'am. When again next time when the user or anyone is opening, uh, it will respond speedily and show immediately, ma'am.
Correct,
Then we
very
will quickly.
correct, correct. Very good, very good. So this is how browser caching actually works. Okay, browser caching actually what it does, the fixed elements of your website will get saved on the server, and next time whenever the user will revisit that website, those fixed elements will load immediately, right? So that it will give a good speed to your website. Okay, those static content, they will not take time to load, right? So it will load fast and enhance the speed of your website, right? So this is how browser caching will work. Surya, is it clear what is browser caching?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so after browser caching, what you can do for improving the speed of website, um, you can use a content delivery network, okay, CDN, to reduce server load times. Okay, means it will now when you will use the CDN, what will happen, the data will fetched by your nearest server. Okay, so it will actually reduce the server load times, right? Then next thing that you can use is optimize your codes by minifying CSS, JavaScript, and HTML if you are working on codes. Okay, if you are not working on codes, then you can avoid this. And if you are working on codes, you can optimize your codes also by minifying the CSS, JavaScript, and HTML. Right? Is it clear how to enhance the speed of your website? Any query regarding this? Okay.
Ma'am,
So, yes, yes, Karthik.
ma'am, last CDN something you have told, ma'am. I didn't get
Yes.
that part.
Okay. So, CDN is actually content delivery network. Okay. Content delivery network actually it distributes your content across multiple servers worldwide. Okay. So, what will happen, the user will fetch the data from the nearest server. Okay, and when it will fetch the data from nearest server, it will actually reduce the time loading speed. Okay, so if means it will actually enhance the loading speed of your website. Okay, so this is how this content delivery network works. Okay, is it clear now?
Yes,
Means
ma'am.
there are different servers available worldwide, right? So when user is accessing any website content or any content on the internet, the data will be fetched from the nearest server. Okay, so it will deliver fast. Okay, this is the concept here. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. After this, the next thing is ensure readable text. As Karthik has mentioned it earlier, the text should be readable. Okay, the text that is too small can be difficult to read on mobile devices, right? Leading to a no frustrating user experience, right? So ensuring that your text is legible without requiring zooming is very important, right? So here what we can do, we can use a font size of at least 16 pixels. Okay, 16 pixels for body text. Okay, the body text of your website on mobile devices should have 16 pixels, right? At least 16 pixels, right? And ensure sufficient contrast between text and background colors. Okay, the background that is available on your website, make sure you use light background or white background. Okay, that is very good to use on websites, right? So whatever background you are using, make sure that there should be sufficient contrast between text and background colors, right? Then use a mobile friendly font that is easy to read. Okay, some on some websites you have noticed that the font is not legible even if they are big enough, but the style of font style is not legible, right? So make sure the font style that you are using on your website is also legible. Okay, it should be clearly readable or clearly visible. Okay, is that clear? Okay, after this, next thing we have to do is touch friendly design. Okay, mobile users actually interact with websites using their fingers, right? So which are actually no less precise than a mouse pointer, right? Because it needs some space, right? So designing your website to be touch friendly can greatly enhance the user experience, right? So the buttons that you are giving, the links that you are giving should be large enough so that people can easily touch them by their finger, or they can easily tap by their finger, right? So if you will ensure the touch friendly design on your mobile, it will be a great for your mobile responsiveness of your website. Okay, so for this, you have to ensure that buttons and links are large enough and have enough spacing around them. Okay, and avoid using hover effects. Okay, as they don't work well on touch screens, right? And mostly all the mobiles nowadays are touch screens, right? So to avoid the hover effects in mobile website. Okay, and sorry, make sure interactive elements are easily accessible without requiring pinching or zooming, right? So this should not happen. Try to make it touch friendly. Okay, clear? This point is also clear. Any doubt in this?
Oh my.
Okay, so after this, next thing is uh, test on multiple devices. When you have completed your website, test your website on various devices and screen sizes. It is very important because um, uh, to ensure that the website is performing well across the board, right? Emulators and simulators can be helpful, but nothing beats testing on actual devices, right? You can use various tools for this, for testing your devices, but if you cannot test on multiple devices, it will actually impact the things, right? So make sure test your website on multiple devices. You can use tools like Google's mobile friendly test to check your website's mobile compatibility, right? We will use this uh, when we will discuss tools. We will go through this test on also. Then you can test your website on different operating systems, okay, like iOS, Android you can use, and on different browsers also you can use, like Chrome, Safari, Firefox. You can open your website and check if your website is working properly on different browsers and different operating systems or not, right? Then regularly update and sorry, retest your website to keep up with new devices and technologies, right? Is it clear? This point is also clear. Any doubt in this? Okay, so after this, what is the next thing we can do? uh, um, One more important thing, that is AMP. Okay, so AMP is actually a very big topic. So before starting AMP, just let me know if there is any query related to all these 7 points that we have discussed regarding the mobile friendly websites. Any doubt in this? Any point? Should I repeat again or should I explain any point again?
I didn't see the video. Page URL, man.
Acha, page URL video.
Yes.
You didn't get on the portal?
No, no, I got it, but I didn't see.
You didn't see. Okay.
I can
So
ask
just
after seeing that I can ask a doubt regarding that.
okay. Yes, yes, you can ask me later also. Just watch that video, and if you have any doubts, you can ask me. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Any other query related to any topic that we have discussed? Anyone? Okay. So let's start the AMP. What is AMP? Any idea about that? Heard about it earlier? What is AMP?
Yesterday only you told, ma'am, accelerated mobile pages.
Yes, correct. Yes, yes, I told in the previous session. So, accelerated mobile pages, how we can use it and how it actually helps. Any idea about that? Have you read about it?
No, no,
How?
ma'am. But I have some idea, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Tell me.
Whenever the browser or anything
Hmm.
compared to mobile or laptop or desktop,
Mm-hmm.
uh, functionality will be not same, ma'am.
Correct, correct. Yes.
Based on that, maybe mobile, it should be speed. User should be get speed. I think so, ma'am.
Okay, okay, okay. So I'll explain. Yes, that was correct, Karthik. Uh, See, what is accelerated mobile pages or AMP? It is actually open source project, right? That is that is designed to improve the performance of any web page, or we can say any web content on mobile devices. Okay, it is especially for mobile devices, right? So it aims to create pages that load quickly and provide a smooth and faster user experience, especially on mobile devices with slower connections, right? So this is the AMP. Okay, is it clear? The basic of AMP is clear. What is the AMP actually, and why we use AMP? What is the role of AMP? Is it clear, Surya? Definition of AMP is clear.
No, ma'am. Actually, can help it.
Okay, okay. I'll repeat once again. See, AMP, first of all, the full form is accelerated mobile pages, right? And this AMP is actually, it is open source. Open source means anyone can use it. Okay, it is for free. Anyone can use it. Anyone can modify it for free. Okay, there is no charge, right? Then it is designed to improve the performance of web page. Okay, performance as in the speed of the web page. Okay, means it is designed to improve the speed of any web page on mobile devices, right? So that the web page will load quickly and load smoothly, and actually it will give a faster user experience to the users. Okay, on mobile devices. Okay, on the mobile devices which have usually slower connections, right? So this is how this AMP is useful. Okay, is it clear now, Surya?
Yes, ma'am. But how to use it?
We will discuss in detail.
Okay.
Okay, so first of all, uh, it is this framework is actually this AMP framework. It is actually developed by Google and other technology companies, and it actually contains three core components, right? That is AMP HTML, AMP JavaScript, and AMP cache. Okay, so you don't have to understand this AMP HTML and this, but I'm just telling this for your knowledge, right? So AMP HTML is actually restricted subset of HTML, means the websites that is using HTML as a coding, right? So AMP HTML is for those websites, okay, that includes some custom AMP properties and eliminate certain tags and attributes to ensure high performance, right? So we were discussing in the previous topic that if we are working on coding website, so what we can do, we can minimize the CSS and Java and HTML for enhancing the speed, right? So this is how there is where this AMP works. It reduces some HTML tags to give higher performance of the website, right? So this AMP HTML actually restricts some it actually eliminates certain tags that to ensure high performance, right? Same is the case for AMP JavaScript, and same is the case for AMP cache. Okay, AMP cache may what will happen, CDN, content delivery network, that catches AMP content and delivers it quickly to users, right? The AMP cache actually validates and optimizes AMP pages, ensuring they are fast and reliable, right? So content delivery network works exactly same as the CDN that we have discussed. Okay, it will actually cache the AMP content and deliver it quickly to the users. Okay, is it clear? AMP cache is important to understand. Is it clear? AMP cache is clear how it works. Just just like we have discussed the browser cache and CDN, just like that. Yes, Karthik.
As a little bit down, IMP catches same as CND, ma'am. CND are a browser
CDN,
catch.
CDN. Yes, CDN and browser cache. Yes, correct, correct.
Okay, both are same, but CDN uses the AMP catch.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so here in the if we are using AMP cache, it will actually caches the AMP content, and means the content delivery network actually here will use the AMP content cache and try to deliver the results as fast as possible, right? Now, what are the key features of AMP? Why we are using this AMP? First of all, it is lightweight and fast. We will discuss all these points in details also, but we don't have much time, so I am telling the important features for now. Then we will discuss all the features in details in the next class. Okay. So first of all, the very important feature of AMP is it is very lightweight and fast. Okay. Then pre-rendering is possible in AMP. Then asynchronous, matlab AMP actually allows asynchronous JavaScript. Okay, so they do not block page rendering, right? Then next feature of AMP, important feature is optimized resource loading. Okay, so most important content is loaded first, right? Means the text part will load first and images will load only when the user will scroll to it. Okay, so that is how it actually optimize the resource loading, right? Then built-in validation is there. Means AMPs actually comes with a built-in validator that checks if a page adheres to AMP standards or not. Okay, this ensures that AMP pages are always performant and reliable, right? So built-in validation is there in the AMP and AMP cache that we have discussed, so that it can be served through the AMP cache. Content will be served through the AMP cache, and which catches the optimized content for maximum performance, right? So I know all the points are not clear, but we will discuss all the points in details in the next session. Okay. uh, Anything you want to ask related to any point for now, that we can discuss any point that I have told you related to AMP? No. Yes, Kartik.
AMP is a open source project, no, ma'am.
Yes, yes, correct.
We can use it, ma'am.
For free, yes. Means just like WordPress is also open source portal, right? So anyone
Mhm.
can use it, anyone can install it. There is no charge. Okay, means you don't have to pay anything for installing the WordPress is free. You just have to purchase the domain and hosting, but installing the WordPress is free, just like that. And you can modify it according to your requirements, right? So just like that, this AMP is also open source project. Anyone can install it, anyone can use it, and anyone can modify it for free. There is no charge. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, the main purpose of using AMP is to load the users, mobile users quickly and speedily to browse the content.
Yes, means to load the web pages quickly. Okay, and to give them faster user experience. This is the main goal of using AMP. Okay. Any
Okay.
other doubt? Anything else that you want to ask?
This was the doubt, ma'am. AMP is open source, but we can do anything or we are limited content only. That I have doubt, ma'am. Now
Yes.
it's clear.
Okay, okay. So when I mentioned that AMP is lightweight and fast, that actually means AMP pages are designed to be lightweight by stripping down HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Because anyhow, when we are using predefined templates, also they contains HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, right? So when we use AMP, what will happen? These AMP pages are designed to be lightweight by them down, stripping this HTML, CSS, and JavaScript down to essential components, right? They will use only the essential components, and this actually minimizes the amount of data that needs to be loaded, right? And that results in faster page loading speeds. Okay, faster page loading times, we can say, right? So this is how the AMP pages are lightweight and fast. Okay, is this point clear?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes.
here here we didn't use any code, no, ma'am, like JavaScript or, but
No,
back
no.
end they will use the code and we give us results, no, ma'am.
Because what will happen, Karthik, when we are using predefined templates on WordPress, then also those templates, we are not coding, we are not using coding, but those
Hmm.
templates are using coding, right?
Yes, ma'am. We are using just templates and plugins.
Templates.
We through that we are designing the site website.
Correct, correct, correct. So when we will use this AMP version, what will happen? The AMP version will eliminate the unnecessary codings from our templates, right? This is how it works. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, we will discuss this
Um,
in the next session. Sorry, because we have another class, so we will discuss this. Any query if you have, we will discuss that in the next session. Okay.
Okay,
okay,
ma'am.
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. Yes. Yes.